right. I'm Steve, and I'm a joke-aholic. Nobody here is in a 12-step group? Come on, you know how to do this. If you're not in a 12-step group, you've seen it in a zillion TV shows and movies. Here's how it works. I say my name and my addiction. You say, "Hi, Steve," to make me feel welcome. And then I say how long I've been clean. All right. I'm Steve, and I'm a jokeaholic.
Hi, Steve!
Much better. I haven't told a joke since... All right, well,
You gotta watch.
you're supposed to think that it's been minutes and a half. Okay, never mind that. All right, gonna move on here. Don't you love it when you think of a snappy comeback immediately after somebody says something? The only thing worse than thinking of a snappy comeback the next day is thinking of it 2 minutes later. Because what are you going to do? Go back to the person and say, "Remember what you just said to me? Say it again." My wife and I were out to dinner with another couple. And everyone else had closed their menus, but I was still looking at the menu. The other guy says to me, "Is something wrong?" I said, I can't decide between two dishes. The waiter came. While he was taking everybody else's orders, I actually tossed a coin underneath the table. And so the waiter left, and the guy said to me, "Are you indecisive?" And I thought, I got this one. I said, "Well, yes and no." Thank you. I've got a friend named Demetrius Buzakadopoulos. He's Korean. No, he's not Korean, he's Greek. One day he sent me an email with a link to an article about how Greek yogurt is even healthier for you than regular yogurt. Now with email you got a little more breathing room, but I did not need it. I instantly replied and said, "I'm glad you're proud of your culture." Okay, change the subject here. When I was young and single, like a lot of guys, I would, when I was standing in line at the checkout counter, I would flip through the women's magazines. It was quite an education. And on the cover, they'd have the titles of the articles, and inside they'd have these 2-page articles. But I almost always could explain the answer in one sentence. So here's 3 examples. First title: "What he thinks when he sees you naked." When he sees you naked, he thinks, "Oh boy, a naked woman." Title number 2: "Where he secretly wants you to touch him." He wants you to touch his penis, and it's no secret. Title number 3: "How to seduce any man." The way to seduce any man is you walk up to him, you look him in the eyes, and you say, "So, you want to fuck?" One day I went to Verizon to try to get a better plan for less money. I'm so naive. And the sales rep who was helping me was a beautiful young woman who was trying to flirt me into a more expensive plan. But I couldn't hear a word she was saying because she had this horrible rash on her forehead. And I couldn't stop staring at it, even though I knew it was rude. And finally she said to me, "Hey, mister, my eyes are down here." I don't like mean jokes. However, when there's a TV show that I think is stupid, I try to make a little snarky play on the title. The good thing about this bit is that I will never run out of material. My first one was, instead of 2 broke girls, I called it 2 drunk girls. Now, even if Chuck Lorre heard me tell that joke, he wouldn't say to me, "Oh, that hurt my feelings." He'd just show me his quarterly royalty statement, which was probably bigger than a Stephen King novel. So here's my newest one. La Brea is the pits. Oh, thank you. Okay. Yes, David Spade, I would be delighted to just shoot you. Hey, Krista Elia, undateable, more like unwatchable. And finally, this is my favorite. I'm sorry, Danny DeVito, but it's never funny in Philadelphia. And that's what I got. Thank you very much.
Give it up for Steven, you guys. Give it up for Steven Stein. Steven, how was that for you?
Oh, awesome.
How was that for you guys? So I didn't tell you guys this beforehand because I don't like, but that was only his second time doing that, okay? Wow. Yeah, you should have started like 50 years ago, man. Keep it up, man. Thank you, I appreciate it. Give it up for Steven one more time, you guys.